Live from PIX 11 with today's top 11 stories. It's the PIX 11 Midday News with John Muller.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Midday with me, John Muller. Here are your top 11 stories on PIX 11. Number 1, Amtrak power problems making for a messy commute on New Jersey Transit. 3 trains getting stranded in the tunnel. People on board had to be rescued. PIX 11's Narmeen Choudhury live at Penn Station with more now. Narmeen.
John, those 3 trains were pulled in. They are off the train, and we talked to a few of those riders, and they tell us it was not as bad as they initially thought it would be or could have been. Now, as of right now, all of the power issues have been restored, but we've been here for the past 2 hours almost, and there are a lot of announcements coming up on those speakers overhead, warning riders of residual delays. You could see behind me, it's calmed down considerably around here. The good news, this didn't happen during the AM commute, but a pain nonetheless. So here's what Amtrak says happened. An overhead power issue between Trenton and Philly resulted in all trains between New York and North Philly to stop, an essential hold on the tracks, and they're still looking into the cause here. Now, when we got here to Penn Station, we did see a fairly intense FDNY response. That was really precautionary. No one had to be rescued and receive any medical care or anything like that. Again, that response that we visually saw here when we pulled up, precautionary. This, of course, as you mentioned, impacted NJ Transit riders. We caught up with a couple of those folks who came off the trains that saw that power outage. Here's what they had to say.
It was like a half-hour delay. It was a little stuffy, but at times we would have the air, and then at times we wouldn't have the air. Do you remember that? I'm with friends, so we talked and we were on our phones. And we just chilled out, but I know there was a lot of frustration. I could sense it around me.
We did get stopped at several points throughout the ride. The power died. When it was moving slowly, and then it stopped a couple times.
So again, NJ Transit and Amtrak experiencing residual delays. Amtrak telling us those delays anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. NJ Transit, however, just a moment ago, we saw an alert come up on their screen right here telling us about a canceled train. So really caution to anyone riding NJ Transit or Amtrak today. Check those trains, even though they say there are delays. There seem to be some pop-ups of cancellations here and there. So you really want to know about that before you head on in to Penn Station. The good news, that power outage issue appears to have been resolved, but check those train schedules. We are reporting live from Penn Station. Narmeen Choudhury, PIX 11 News.
Good advice, Narmeen. Thank you very much. All right, number 2, let's take a look at that forecast. Another gray, soupy day out there. Flash flood watch in effect through tonight, that is, for much of New Jersey. Now, another round of thunderstorms with heavy downpours. They'll be possible this afternoon. Thursday is going to be unsettled. Some strong thunderstorms in the afternoon. Skies gradually clear on Friday. Well, police are looking for a man wanted for spray painting anti-Muslim messages in Brooklyn. PIX 11's Jennifer BISRAM now live in Sheepshead Bay with more on this. Jennifer.
Hi, John. Police say this incident happened a Sunday night while the school was closed. Disturbing anti-Muslim messages were spray painted on several doors here at PS 52. It happened Sunday night around 9 o'clock. It has since been removed, but the NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force says the person who was behind the graffiti at the school on East 29th Street here in Sheepshead Bay was caught on surveillance video. Here he is. Investigators say he's about 60 years old, 5'10", and weighs about 220 pounds. Now, even more disturbing for people who live and work in this Brooklyn neighborhood, police say this is the second incident that happened on Sunday. The words, quote, "Kill Arabs" were spray painted on a bus shelter on Nostrand Avenue. Councilman Deutsch of Brooklyn sounded off on Twitter, posting these pictures. Now, back here at this school, the Department of Education just released a statement to PIX 11. It reads, quote, "This is a troubling incident that was non-school related. We are working closely with the NYPD as they conduct an investigation. Our schools are safe havens, and we will provide the school with any additional support needed." End quote. Now, again, back here live at the school where this graffiti was spray painted, you can see kids going and coming, as parents were as well. Since we have been here, they are obviously very concerned. Now, police say it is still unclear if the incident at the bus stop and the incident here at the school are related. Of course, that is something that they are looking into today, but they're asking for your help. If you have any information whatsoever about this crime, or you recognize that man from the surveillance video, you're urged to give them a call right away. We're live in Sheepshead Bay. Jennifer BISRAM, PIXT 11 News.
All right,
John?
Jennifer, thank you very much. Well, police on Long Island, they're looking for a child luring suspect. Take a look. Cops say a 10-year-old boy was walking down Gables Drive in Hicksville yesterday when a man approached him. The man allegedly made sexual advances towards that child, who then left and went home. He told his parents. They called police. The suspect is in his 20s, blonde hair, driving a light gray or silver car. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers. Number 5, police have identified 20-year-old Eric Bautista as the gunman who fired a stray bullet that killed Harlem resident Winston McKay. This happened last week while McKay was just walking his dog. That bullet hit him in the leg. He died later at a nearby hospital. Police have identified the suspect behind a horrible attack on a pregnant woman. This is in Newark. Sherrod Fields, allegedly the man who grabbed that pregnant woman by the neck and tried to steal her necklace back in May. Now, if you have any information, please call police. Number 7, the recreational pot bill is dead in New York, at least for now. Lawmakers unable to bring a vote before the end of the legislative session in Albany. Talks between the governor and state legislature broke down over where the revenue from the sales will go. There's still the possibility a medical marijuana bill comes to vote. All right, well, there's a new head of NYCHA, and he will apparently be the highest paid official in all of New York City at $400,000. Gregory Russ even makes more than the mayor. Russ is currently the head of the Minneapolis Public Housing Agency. The mayor's office says he has 25 years of experience turning around troubled housing programs across the country. Number 9, 4 suspects are going to face prosecution for the downing of Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 5 years ago. 298 people died when that jet was shot out of the sky by a missile over territory led by Russian separatists. 3 Russians and a Ukrainian face international arrest warrants. They're not expected to be extradited. Jury deliberations set to begin in the trial of alleged sex cult leader Keith Rainier. Prosecutors say the 58-year-old's NXIVM organization brainwashed women and then branded them with his initials. There are also accusations that the women were forced to have sex with him. His attorney says he never had any criminal intent and sexual encounters were consensual. Finally, from the PIXT 11 archives, a retro weather forecast, something fun today. Here's how we used to do it during the Stone Age. Roberto Tirado with the forecast for June 19th, 1980, 39 years ago today.
11 alive.
Robbie, what's happening?
All right, first I got to mention in Montreal for tomorrow, be some clouds, rain during the daylight hours, things to clear out for tomorrow night. And we're going to take a look at some satellite photos. We'll see that it was high pressure system in Nova Scotia that gave us an absolutely beautiful day today. But now our system will be descending out of Canada, and as it does, the clouds will increase tonight, perhaps some showers late tonight, tomorrow, and a chance of a good strong thunder shower as that low pressure system moves towards Pennsylvania, then finally goes off the coast. What does that mean for the weekend? High pressure system in Minnesota taking over, giving us northwesterly breezes, and although it's going to be cool, it's going to be a pretty weekend. But we're going to have to contend with the clouds and the rain for tomorrow. 74 degrees right now, the humidity 41%. The barometer is falling at 2995. The winds out of the south-southeast at 10 miles per hour. This is our AccuWeather forecast. Clear to partly cloudy, 63 degrees tonight. Some clouds tomorrow, perhaps some showers, and a chance of a thunder shower, 75. And then look at here, for Saturday, the first day of summer. It's going to be a sunny one, 75 degrees. For Sunday, partly sunny, 80 degrees. And for Monday, partly sunny, 82 degrees as those temperatures moderate. A few showers tomorrow, and then a pretty nice weekend. Pat.
Gotta love that. Little magnets on the board there and a great haircut for Roberto.